Greetings and welcome to Ottawa. Along with Darren Pang, I'm Mike Emmerich. Almost time for tonight's face-off.
Always a thrill to be here, Mike. Let's meet tonight's starting goalies. For Colorado, the all-time leader in wins, Patrick Waugh. And his counterpart on the other side, for Ottawa, a guy who is struggling right now, Yanni Herme.
Let's get things underway in Ottawa.
A game of cat and mouse right now as both teams are trying to feel each other out.
Checks in. Hossa starts it the other way. Touch pass to Tanguay. Retrieved in the defensive end. Feeds it across. Puck ahead to Bonk. Lets it rip. The Avalanche finding the back of the net frequently.
As you can see, they've been lighting it up this season.
Draw in the left circle. Shoots! Touch pass to Yell with a shot! Draw in the left circle. The Senators rescue the puck. Across right to Brené. Shot taken by the Senators. Draw in the left circle. Over to Foot. Right side to Yell. Sent to Arvidsson. Arvidsson, a drive. Pass to Keane.
Quiet crowd here today.
Feeds it across. Cross-ice pass. Draw to the left of the net. Touch pass to Skula. One times it to Tanguay. He crushes him. To Haydu. Rink wide to Tanguay. Unloads. Passed ahead. Breakaway. The Avalanche. Change up. He smothers it. Face off in the right circle. Sent to Gill. Retrieved by Yell. Over to Brené. He fires. Across left to Keane. Nobody back. Here's a breakaway. Pushes it up.
Both teams still searching for that first goal.
Big shot. Hands it to Fisher. Sent into the corner. Over to Herberger. Scores! He makes them pay for some lax defense. The Avalanche fighting an uphill battle now. The draw at center ice. Taken by the Senators. Over to Tanguay. Feeds it across. Feeds it along to Havlet. Havlet leading the rush. Big blast. Feeds it across. Salo with the puck. To Tanguay. Shot. Kicks it away. Across right to Arvidsson. Feeds it across. Sent into the corner. Off target. Just missed. Rink wide to Havlet. The Senators want a change. Pass to Yell. Over to Keane. Moves it quickly to Havlet. Feeds it across. 1 goal game. Left side to Keane. He scores! He had nothing but ice and goal-scoring glory ahead of him. And we're knotted up.
Oh, he's got his hands high up in the air. That little exercise has not had much practice this season.
Draw at center ice. Over to Gill. Pass to Messier. A shot. Herme gathers it in. Draw in the right circle. One times it to Skula. Pass to Hossa. Left side to Alfredson. Oh, that was a bone-rattling check.
Holy jumping, I'll be surprised if he recovers fully from that hit.
Ottawa chases it down. Pass to Hossa. Big blast. Along to Drury. Feeds it across. Recovered by Drury. Played into the corner. just missed. Back to the point. Cross-ice pass. Cross-ice to Hosa. All even in this one. Unloads. Off the board. Feeds it across.
1 minute remaining in the period.
The Senators change on the fly. The slap shot. Across left to Hayduk. The shot. Right side to Brunet. Time almost up. Smothered by Hermé. Colorado likes to play here.
They thrive in the safe confines of the home arena.
One times it to foot off the post.
Well, the post is the goalie's best friend.
And we're a third of the way home. Ottawa 1, the Avalanche 1. We're ready now for the start of the second period.
Both teams are playing some smooth hockey, and it's a tight game.
Touch pass to Skula. Rink wide to Tanguay. Drury in deep. He smothers it. White faces off in his own zone. Over to Skula. Fires a slapper. Right side to Arvidsson. Ottawa 1, the Avalanche. Scores! He punches it in on the breakaway. The Senators skate to a 1-goal lead.
What an outstanding individual effort by Arvidsson.
Face off and neutralize. Moves it quickly to Salo. Feeds it across. The drive! Kicked away.
Martin Havla. And number 35,
Draw to the left of the net. Ottawa with the puck. Shooting! Rink wide to Tanguay. Hayduk skates it all alone. Rings it off the post.
Goalies love it when the rubber hits the iron.
Face off in the left circle. One timed over to Skula. Quick shot. With a shot. Can't find the target. One timed over to Havlat. Lost it to Drury. Got a chance. Colorado, a good road record.
They're extremely effective at taking the home crowd out of the game.
Draw to the right of the net. Cross ice to Alfredson. Hayduk with the shot. The Senators looking for a little breathing room. Over to Tanguay. Chased down by Redden. Play whistle dead. Penalty coming out. And Ottawa will go on the power play.
He let his emotions get the best of him on that play. Most teams thrive with the man advantage, but power play goals have been few and far between for Ottawa.
Draw at center ice.
29.
One timed over to Muir. Dumps it into the corner. Quick shot with a wrist shot. Draw in the left circle. Bonk up with it. Pass to Hosa. Passes to Havlat. The pass offline. Gathered in by Bonk. Blake on the hard around. Karams off the boards. Rebounds off the boards. Time running down on the man advantage. Face off in the right circle. Sent to Muir. Fires the wrist shot. Cross ice to Brunet. Pass to White. Ottawa with an extra skater. Rebounds off the boards. The penalty box has been a home away from home for Colorado. Bonk faces off in his own zone. Over to Muir. The hip check. Sent into the corner. Back to full strength. Misses the mark. Front of the goal. Smothers it. Draw to the left of the net. One timed over to Chara. Sent to Tanguay. Offside. The Senators looking for a little breathing room. Quick pass to Skula. A vicious hip check.
Holy jumping, I'll be surprised if he recovers.
He scores! He finds the back of the net again. And we're all tied up.
Drury looks like a man among boys on this scoring rush.
Draw at center ice. One times it to Gill. Over to Yell. Pass to Haydu. Quick pass to Yell. Picks it off. Feeds it along to Drury. Puts one on goal. Across left to Haydu. Picks it off. Offside against Ottawa. Scoring opportunities are tough to come by against this team. The draw in the neutral zone. To Skula. Rink wide to Brené. Drury, a drive. He shoots. Cross ice pass. Over to Brené. Tied here. Rink wide to Herberger. Fires a slapper. Denied by the pillows. Hip check. Drury flies to beat the icing call. The shot. One timed over to Keane. Slap shot. The Senators on a 3-on-2. Fires away. That'll go wide of the cage. Smothered by Waugh. Drury faces off in his own zone. Lets it fly. Big blast. Cross ice pass. Moves it quickly to Bonk. Hip check. Across left to Alfredson. Big shot. Kicked away. Pass to Yell. Not much time left here. Across left to Haydu. Ottawa 2, the Avalanche 2. And that'll do it for the second period. Ottawa 2, the Avalanche 2. Time for the start of the third period.
Still even here. Let's see if someone can break the stalemate here in the third.
Bonk with the puck to Hosa. Swings it back to the point. Rink wide to Drury. Haydu shoots it to the corner. Off the board. Feeds it across. Chased down by Drury. Cross ice pass. Over to Tanguay. Cross ice pass. Feeds it across. Pass to Drury. Not so fast. Offside. Face off at center ice. To Foot. Right side to Keane. Feeds it across. Hands it to Keane. Cross ice pass. Yell takes it up ice. Off the goal post. Over to Messier. Over to Havlet. Cross ice pass. Drives one towards the net. Cross ice to Arvidsson. The Senators rescue the puck. Face off in the right circle. Controlled by the Senators. A long blast. To Tanguay. To Brené. We're all tied up. Across right to Tanguay. Left side to Haydu. Feeds it across. Over to Tanguay. Cross ice to Haydu. Fires a slapper. Shooting to Haydu. Right side to Tanguay. Along to Tanguay. The Avalanche want to change lines. Quick shot. Over to Alfredson. Odd man rush. Waugh smothers it. Colorado takes advantage of power play opportunities. Draw to the left of the net. Over to Chara. Shot! He shoots! Covered by Waugh. Waugh playing very well, Darren. Face off to the right of the net. Over to Chara. Cross ice to Keane. To Havlet. Feeds it across. The score is tied. Left side to Keane. Big shot. That shot's wide. Passes to Arvidsson. Across left to Havlet. Cross ice pass. Over to Keane. Rink wide to Havlet. Pass to Drury. The Avalanche want to change lines. Draw to the left of the net. Bunk races over to get it. Rink wide to Hosa. Taken by Ottawa. Puts one on goal. Big blast. Left side to Hayduk. To Tanguay. Cross ice to Alfredson. Right side to Hosa. The Senators change up. Feeds it across. The Avalanche head to the bench for a change. Face off in the right circle. To Herperger. To Keane. Across left to Herperger. We're all tied up. To Brené. Cross ice to Yell. Over to Herperger. Puck ahead to Fisher. Big shot. Brené in the defensive end to get it. Into the corner. Misses wide. Karam's off the boards. Advance to Fisher. The Senators head to the bench for a change. Fisher, a drive. To Tanguay. Crushed! Puck controlled by Nighty. Rink wide to White. Across left to Hayduk. Over to Arvidsson. Advances the puck to Drury. To Arvidsson. Picked off. Takes a shot! We're going to look at a replay of that save.
He could one-time a pea through fog, but what a save by the goalie.
Draw to the left of the net. Sent to Foot. Cross ice to Hosa. Shot! That'll go wide of the cage. Hold on tight. We're headed to overtime. Ottawa 2, the Avalanche 2. Ready for the start of the overtime period. All even in this one. Face off in neutral ice. Over to Hayduk. Fires away. Cross ice to Hosa. Hayduk starts it the other way. Pass to Tanguay. To Blake. To Alfredson. Along to Alfredson. The Avalanche ruled offside. Face off at center ice. Cross ice to Havlet. Over to White. Got an odd man rush. Left side to Havlet. Over to White with a slap shot. Great effort on the power play for Ottawa. Face off in the left circle. Sent to Gill. Cross ice pass. We're all tied up. Over to Tanguay. Hit the post with the shot!
Ah, the sound of a puck hitting the post is music to a goalie's ears.
Face off to the left of the net. With a wrist shot. Doesn't get through.
He sacrificed his body for the team on that one.
With a shot. Draw to the left of the net. To Foot. Quick pass to Hayduk. Back over to Foot. Moves it quickly to Drury. Cross ice pass. Big shot. Waugh gathers it in. Face off in the left circle. To Skula. Left side to High Note. his kitchen.
I know, drilled by Phillips.
Neither team with an advantage. Covered up by Waugh. Draw to the right of the net. One timed over to Gill. Cross ice to Yell. Picked off. Alfredson over the line ahead of the puck. Draw in the neutral zone. Quick pass to Gill. Feeds it across. Cross ice to Grenade. Cross ice pass. Across right to Grenade. 20 seconds left in the period. Left side to Hayduk. The Avalanche want a change. I'm Mike Emmerich for Darren Pang, and we'll see you next time.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are tonight's 3 stars of the game. The third star from the Ottawa Senators, number 33, Chris Herberger. The second star from the Colorado Avalanche, number 33, Patrick Waugh. And the first star of the game from the Colorado Avalanche, number 18, Chris Drury.